Hi, my name is Liz Hathway and this is my astrological look at the week ahead. I think for me the main event this week is Neptune going retrograde, and that's on Tuesday. Neptune is in Pisces, and in general I think Neptune is connected with the image making faculty of the mind, our ability to become inspired by visions that we might have, or it's just that visualization which is very strongly associated with Neptune. When Neptune turns retrograde, it's in a way offers us an opportunity to go inwards, to really reflect on ourselves, our life, the bigger meaning of things. It's also a moment or a period, because of course Neptune will be retrograde until the 25th of November. So Neptune to me is, in a way, it's soul work. It's working with the feeling level of things. Certainly now it's in Pisces. What's going on inside me? What sort of images does that evoke in me? What happens when I look at those images closely? Do they change? What do they change into? So it's very much, it's about a sea journey inwardly, if you like. It's exploring those emotional realms, those deep memories, because Neptune is an outer planet. These are things that go way back. I was thinking of this morning when I was walking my dog, and spontaneously, it was lightly raining. I had a memory of being a child walking under my umbrella, and I used to love it. And the minute I stood still with that memory, it seemed to become even more activated, and I can remember my Wellington boots, and I can remember splashing through puddles, and it began to become more colourful, more alive and more vital in a way. And this is what Neptune retrograde can do. It has that ability to touch things, to animate them, and to bring them back to life in a way which can be really meaningful if we're comfortable working with symbols, if we're comfortable working with that image making faculty of the mind. And this is happening, of course, as well on the day when we have let me see on my right, Mercury is currently in, got the chart here in front of me, is in Cancer. And indeed, so Mercury trines Jupiter also on Tuesday. So this in a way kind of underlines this this sort of connecting with the bigger picture, which Mercury Jupiter can do. And what's hidden inside of us, those emotional memories, and some of them are real, really sweet when they come back. This can be, this has potential at the moment. It's good for us to be maybe a little bit more introspective and be less concerned with things that are going on outside, or at least to be at least as concerned with what's going on, a little more concerned even would be good, with our own interior world. And this is a little bit of the theme as well, because on Thursday we have, of course, the Sun's move into Cancer, which Cancer is a cardinal sign. It's one of those signs that has the ability to bring about changes in direction. And this is happening on the day where we have the Venus-Mars opposition. And this is an interesting opposition because Mars itself now is sort of slowly grinding to a halt, if you like, because of course next week on the 26th of June, Mars will go retrograde. So Venus opposite Mars, it's almost like a couple at loggerheads with each other. Venus in Leo, of course, is a very powerful, a very self-assured, a very flamboyant in some way, sort of female energy archetypally, whereas Mars in Aquarius is very much about taking sort of a rational, using the energy in ways that are more well thought out. It's considered. It's not like fools rush in. It's much more able from the element of air to look at possibilities, to choose the right action, to it's less sort of powered by anger and more powered by thoughts, what seems like the good idea, the right thing to do. It's quite ideological, so it could put its energy behind an idea or a philosophy or something that inspires the mind more, and the energy will get behind that. But Mars is sort of holding itself back now, and it's on the South Node. So there might as well be, this might be a time as well to release knowledge, release, through energy, things that you have acquired or learnt. Whereas Venus on the North Node is very much about forging ahead, about taking control of your destiny in a way. It's a very victorious sort of feel to Venus in Leo conjunct the North Node. It has a real sort of, go for it sort of feel. Whereas Mars is releasing and moving back and withdrawing a little bit. Again, the sense of like reflecting back on things. So, and on Saturday we have the Sun sextile Uranus, which is great for introducing new ideas, for expressing opinions that are maybe a little bit more avant-garde or off the wall or more progressive or revolutionary, shall we say, or something new. And the Mercury opposite Pluto suggests that maybe some of these ideas as well will call up some kind of resistance in other people. Sometimes new ideas challenge the old, and Pluto in Capricorn is very much about what's established. So this is a full-on week in many respects. But for me personally, I think what I'm taking away from this week is that feeling of more willingness to explore those inner realms. Okay, thank you for listening. Have a great week. Bye.